Hello. So I decided to go ahead and do another crochet video. I wanted to do something with my hair, so I'm going to do the crochet. This is going to be a pretty short video because I'm using a hair that I've tried before. The Model Glance Italian curl. So I did this a few years ago, and I had a problem with the hair because it had this weird plastic like coating on top of the hair. It was very strange. But I noticed, like I had 3 packs left over from when I did it last time, so I bought 3 more packs to do it again, and I see that at least the packaging is different, so I'm wondering maybe if the hair is different too, if it maybe doesn't have that coating that it had on it before. But I just opened up one of the new packs, and it feels exactly the same, so they didn't change anything except the packaging, it seems. Ugh, it's very hard. It's very strange. So I'm going to go ahead and start installing this. Maybe I'll come on and show how I put a few of them in. But like I said, I've done this hair before, so there's no cause for a really long video. So that's how much comes in 1 pack. And by the way, this is color number P1B33. And I'm using it at full length. Ooh, that's long. Sheesh. I don't remember it being that long. No matter. Let's see. If I cut it in half, that seems like a better length. No, because I don't want to have any left over. So I'm going to go ahead and use it at full length. And I'll be back, okay? Try that again. Alright, so I'm back. I've used 1 pack of hair, so this is 1 pack of hair from front to back. It almost finished out 4 braids, except for this little bit, which I can just throw 2 on, so -2, finished out 4 braids. So I'm doing it a little different than I normally do with crochet. Normally I would, or let's just say the last time I did this, I would spray it with water, and then I separate it, because it comes in these pre-separated pieces. So the last time I did it, I wet it and then tore it apart into like 3 separate pieces. But this time, I'm not going to do that. I'm putting it in whole, the way it comes. Because when I sprayed it with water and separated it, I noticed that's when that coating on it started to come off. I don't have allergies against this, so I'm not going to soak the hair in vinegar. And because I've seen after some people soak it in vinegar, it kind of depletes the lifespan of this stuff. It's all frizzy and junk. So I'm hoping by leaving it whole and not breaking that seal, the hair will actually last longer for me. So I'm going to show you how I'm knotting it, which I'm doing that basic 3-loop knot. So I'm just going in, a finger width apart, catching it, locking it, pull it through. And like I said, 3 loops. So 1, 2, and 3. And then pull and lock it. And that's it. Tighten it a little bit. So that's all. And keep it going. So it probably is not going to look as realistic as it would have if I separated, but I don't care because I'm just going to be going to work and it's going to be in a ponytail anyway, so whatever. As time goes on, I know it's going to break the coating and the hair will start to separate and it will look more realistic. But that's how I'm going to do it. So, and And as you know, I would always spray the hair with water, because if you try separating this hair without it being wet, many times it's just going to start knotting up, and you may have to lose the whole piece of hair. That's why I always sprayed it with water, but like I said, I'm not doing it that way this time. So let me put one more piece in, and then I'll come back for the part, because I may try to do a visible part. We'll see. I don't know how well it'll work with me not separating the hair, but I'll try it. So 1, 2, and 3. All right, I'll be back. Hey, I'm almost finished, so I thought I'd come and show a couple of the invisible part pieces. So I have that side done, and I've got a few more that I can get in there. I ran out of hair, so I had to improvise. So throughout this side, there's like some short pieces that I had left over from when I did it before, because I cut them and made bangs. I really didn't want bangs this time, so I just kind of filled them in where I could, because I thought they would blend. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But I think as long as I'm not just showing that there's short pieces in there, you can't really tell. Like that. So let's go ahead. Since I started running out of pieces, I had to stop using whole pieces, and I started breaking it up some. So this is half of a piece. So I'm going to show best I can, because I can't look in the computer and do, oh, maybe I can. We'll see. Okay, so visible part, you go in closely to the last piece of hair, and you have to be careful not to hook hair from the other side. Okay, so I have it in, I'm putting that on, closing the hook, going through, open the hook, grab one piece of hair, close, pull through, open, grab that same piece of hair, close, go through, and pull that piece through. And then tighten the knot, which will only be on one side, and then that folds over. And I have the parted hair, the braids where the part is are pretty close together. So what I'll have to do after I get done installing is kind of pull this in a ponytail so that I can get the hair to conform to the way I want it to lay, and I'll have a small part showing roughly like that, maybe less. So let me go ahead and do that again to show you how the invisible part piece is put in. So I've got the hair. And again, I'm going to go in close to the previous braid. And go through, being careful not to grab any hair from the other side. Close it, pull it through, open, grab one piece of hair, close, pull through, open it, grab that same piece of hair, close it, and you're going through that loop that you make. Then you tighten it, and then you fold it over. Yeah. And I like to stick it behind my ear so I can get it pulled, get it started laying it the way I want it to lay. Alright. So I can get a couple more pieces of hair in there. Actually more than that probably, but I only have 2 pieces of hair left, so I'm going to have to work with what I got. One more pack would have done it. I keep forgetting that I have an extremely large head, and I need more packs of hair when I do full length. So this was 6 packs. 7 would have been perfect. Alright, so I've torn this in half, and I didn't want to wet it because, like I said, I don't want to release that coating on there. So sometimes when you tear it apart when it's dry, it gets a little frizzy, but that's okay. Let's go in there. Fold over, and I'm gonna tuck it. This is kind of large. I could probably actually tear that in half again, but I'm not gonna. Maybe a bigger piece of fold in belly. Alrighty. That's pretty much it. This is what it looks like on the first day of installation. And like I said, it should wear a little bit. And this hard coating and the way the curls look will relax a little bit. And of course, please, if you want your hair more realistic, don't do it the way I did it. Go ahead and separate the hair so you don't have these giant fake looking curls. Because the hair with these, the way it is, it does look kind of shiny. So you may want to tear it apart. I just didn't want to because, like I said, it has the coating on there. If you can deal with that coating, no problem. When I did it last time and wetted and separated, the coating could be seen like little white pieces within your hair. So I didn't want to do that. So this is how I'm going to deal with it, because most of the time it'll be in a ponytail. Up there's some short pieces showing. Whatever. Alright, so this was just some a little crochet to pass the time away. It's nothing that I am going to do anything interesting with, just something for work. So I will be back another time with a real crochet video of a hair that I've not tried before, and we'll see how that one works out, okay? So any questions or comments about this hair, please leave them below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello, I just wanted to come back real quick. It's been a few weeks since I put this hair in. Today is September 26th, Wednesday, September 26th. I'm not sure exactly which day I put this in, but I'll know by the time I post this. But I wanted to just comment on this hair real quick. When I put it in, I didn't like it. The first time I put it in, I had a lot of problems with it. And like as of today, I gotta say I kind of really like this hair. I'm getting ready to take it out because I know by no means necessary does it look good right now. It looks pretty bad, but considering how this hair was the first time I wore it, this hair looks great right now. Because the first time, like, I did this, it was all matted. All you saw was matting. The hair would not separate at all. And now there's like little tiny bits of hair that stick together. But for the most part, you see it moves kind of freely. And I guess that is contributed to the fact that I didn't separate it when I put it in. I put it in whole as it came. Now, that made it look super fake when I first put it in. But now, you know, I gotta say, I really like it now. It's too bad that, you know, I've lost some pieces. It's shifted. If you recall, I had to put some short pieces in, so they look kind of awful. But from the way it looks now, I would actually consider buying this hair again. And I would do it the same way without separating it, or separating it where it wants to go. Because there were a few pieces that I did have to do that with because I was running out of hair. So, this is it. I really love this curl pattern because it's not too curly and it's not too straight. It's a nice wave to it. Love it. Now, but I'm getting ready to remove it, and I'm going to be adding something new that's a lot curlier. It's one of those tighter spiral curls, but that video you will see later. What the hell? Okay, so I'm going to go and find out what that noise is, and I will see you in the next video.